Hey guys, it's BW and I'm back out in the garage. You're gonna have to take my word for it. My buddy Kevin is here. As a matter of fact, he just left to go get his bender, but he's coming right back. While he's gone, I was tasked with getting this proportioning valve mounted. So I wanted to show you guys what's going on, bring you in. We'll talk about a few things, then I better get this done before he gets back. I don't want him mad at me, he's doing me favors. Stick around and check us out. Alright guys, real quick, let me bring you over and show you. I'm going to mount this proportioning valve. I made this bracket up, and that's to bump it off the firewall just a little bit. And I just got to tack it on. Excuse me, I'm sorry to bounce you around. I got to get it tacked on right here. Alright? And that way it's bumped off of the firewall so we can turn the knob easily. It's in a good location where if we need to make an adjustment, whammo, it's right there, not too far from the master cylinder. So that's what I'm doing there. I also should note that Kevin was able to get the hose out of the bell housing without having to separate the transmission. So we just changed the hose to the one that came with the kit. So we don't have to do anything there shy of me making a couple brackets later on to hold them hoses. That come out really good. So we'll get that bled here in a little bit. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and get this welded on, this bracket. And I'm going to get a coat of black paint on it real quick. And hopefully it's not tacky when he gets back. So give me a few minutes. All right guys, we're working on brake lines for the car right now. Kevin's over there bending some lines out. We're using stainless steel, so it's proven tough. It's not as easy as that copper stuff that bends by hand. So, and he's a bit of a perfectionist, so it's taking a bit, but we're getting there. And look, we got the coming out of the proportioning valve right there. He's got it going down, tucked in along the frame, and then we go right around the pinch welds for the firewall behind the engine and transmission to the other side for the crossover. So it's coming out pretty darn good. He's bending the small piece right now over here that goes for the master cylinder into the proportioning valve, and that'll take care of the back brake. And then we'll start playing around with this front, seeing what we're going to do with that. I showed you guys earlier, we got the clutch hooked up, so we're ready to bleed that out. We'll see how far along we get. I don't know. Might get it done today, might not. Doesn't matter. It's a hot rod. Alright, I'll bring you guys back in a few minutes. Alright guys, good as time of Zenny to bring you back over and show you the headway we've made. Well, Kevin's made. I'm basically just in the way. So, there you go right here. Ran a line over, down, nice and neat, right into the proportioning valve, back out of the proportioning valve, up around the pinch welds of the firewall and the transmission. Alright, now we just have that hanging loose over there for right now. Working on the front brakes right now, putting a T in. So we got both brake lines off, so it's easier to work. This is the one that goes around the engine bar that I showed you guys a while ago. Be putting that back on in a few, but it looks really sharp. But I'll tell you, this stainless line is very difficult to work with. It's not as easy as that soft stuff. But we didn't want that patinaed look down the road either. We want it to stay where it looks brand new for years to come. All right, so that's where we're at. We'll bring you back in just a few. All right, might as well bring you over and show you the tool real quick. It's pretty cool. Double flaring tool. All right, he's working on flaring us one up right now for the, I think that's the driver's side, the short one.
Yes.
All right, we'll get that put in there. Anybody that's interested. Really neat tool. It's hydraulic. Got a hydraulic pump on it. Can you imagine trying to do these by hand? The old stainless ones with the old hand tool they used to have for them things.
Oh, no way. Those things, I broke those on regular lines.
I got a Weatherman over there. I'm going to pull it out in a minute and I'll show it to you. But I found it in my grandfather's garage, and I have no idea if it's for water lines or brake lines. I'll let you look at it. I think it's only single flare, so it's probably water.
That's the first step of the flare.
Yep, there's step one of the flare. Oh.
Can you see
Make
it?
sure, well, I don't know, that's why I said, yeah. Step one of the flare. It's a double, everything's double flared. Put the second tool on there.
There's your second.
Sweet, check that out, guys. All right. All right, that'll be back on the car in just a minute. We're gonna move on to the next phase. We'll catch up with you guys in just a few. All right, guys, well, my buddy Kevin just left for the day, and he spent most of the day over here helping me out. I'm really grateful for that, you know. He gave up a good part of his Saturday to help us out over here. This stainless, 316 stainless brake line is tough to work with, and I feel like he did a heck of a job. I'm really happy with it. So, we worked on it pretty good today. Take a look and show you what's going on with it. All right, I'm really happy with it. Comes out of the master, keeps them nice and tight over into here. Line going in the proportioning valve and then back out, keeping them close to each other. I put these little rubbers on here in case they weren't touching, but it was really close. So in case there's a little vibration, we won't ever chafe our brake line there. So we're happy with that. Let me put a camera all the way off here and show you what's really going on here. I'll get down underneath and I'll show you. I still have a few more straps to put on, but my battery died and it's my old cordless, and the other one's down the house, so I'll just let it charge up overnight and I'll put the last couple straps in to hold the brake line, like right here, because this one right here is for the front brakes. It goes into this T, and you guys know the one follows right down underneath the motor bar, up over and up into the front disc there. Okay, the other one's just straight out right over to the other. And then for the back brake, it comes up and it's following along this frame right here, and then we follow the pinch weld up over top of the transmission tunnel, and it follows the pinch weld for the firewall right there pretty good. You can see I'm away right here a little bit, and that's because I got to put those brake straps on there, but we're gonna have one right there, nice and tight, and that'll be good to go. I might make me one more of those brackets that I made and put it right here, so we'll see. All right, well, overall we're really happy with this job. It's a really good job, so hopefully by the end of this weekend I'll have fluid in my clutch and in my brakes. Sorry for bouncing you guys around, man. All right, so we're really excited. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna edit what I got. I'm not gonna put this up yet because I believe, like I said, Kevin might come back tomorrow. Depends on what's going on with him. But if not, next weekend we'll finish it up. But that's what we got right now. We're real close to having brakes and a full clutch pedal. So that's one step forward, all right? We got a few more jobs we're working. I might play around with the exhaust a little bit later, not sure, but we'll see what's going on inside. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, well, it's a couple days later. My buddy Kevin came back over. We bled out the brakes. Beautiful. We got brakes the whole way around. Take a look.
Pump and bolt.
All right.
One more time.
Holding.
All right.
You got some pedal now, Kevin.
We got good pressure back here too.
We gotta be able to stop, Kevin, because we drive really fast. That's awesome.
Oh shit, another leak.
Oh no.
Damn it.
Where at, Kev?
Right at the same thing.
Is it real bad?
No, it's for some reason I forget what I forgot to tip.
That was from last summer. So that's your fault.
Yeah. Give me some racks. Gotta go on the floor. I want to get it up before.
How many rags? You want a napkin or rag?
Rags.
All right, here's one. Let me come over there and get the rest out.
Here, I got another one right there.
There's another one right there. It's all right. There's a ton of them, and then there's more. There's always on the right-hand side of that cabinet over there. Need another one?
No, this should be good. I just don't want it eating your floor up.
No, we don't want that. This is epoxy, though. It's supposed to be protective. I don't know. We gotta power wash the floor or anything. This far. Rick's guys poured this.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah. I bought this off of Rick.
Oh, okay. Where do you see how good the brake pedal goes now? You get that adjustable right there, Rick?
Yeah. You want the little guy or big guy?
The little guy's fine. All of a sudden it's going to be like, damn, I got a good brake pedal.
I'll take it. Hey man, it's like one little thing at a time, Kevin, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's why I said I'm gonna work on getting like a kick, the cable and the brake and the gas pedal, and just one little thing at a time.
That's it. You're right.
Is this me or is that your phone?
That's probably somebody blowing my phone up.
You know, the only one that made me an offer, just like you said, was Barry. And I made him one back. And I thought about it all day, sir. All right, guys, so now we got brakes all the way around on our gasser. So we're ready to stop. We don't have a drive shaft yet, so we're not going anywhere in a hurry, but we can stop. I appreciate my buddy coming over and helping me out. Thanks, Kevin. He's going to probably come back up tomorrow. We were trying to bleed our clutch also, and it's acting weird. I don't know if there's something going on with it. We got good pressure right after the master cylinder, but when we get down it and it coming out of the bearing, we got fluid, no air, but no pressure behind it. So it's acting kind of funny. I contacted a couple people. I was talking to Mike from Fuel Fire Garage, check him out. And you know, he had a couple good suggestions, but we're going to try my buddy's idea first. We're going to try to use a syringe. We may have an internal leak in the bearing, whatever, but that's all right. We'll get it straightened out. It's just a hot rod. We'll get it fixed. No big deal. We're getting ready to roll right into the next video, guys. My wife bought me some cool racing blocks so I can get the car way up high in the air. Check these bad boys out. All right, they're race ramps. They're super light. Check it out. I mean, you can pick them up no problem one hand. I mean, they're super light. Each one holds 1,500 pounds. So 3,000 in the front, 3,000 in the back. We're not even close to that, so we'll be plenty safe. We're already about a foot off the ground. We do that, we're almost 2 feet off the ground. Next thing you know, I could just about sit up under there when we're working on that pinion angle and working on those brackets to get those ladder bars installed, huh? So we got some things going. We're moving forward. We're gonna roll right into the next video after I go in and get this one edited out. I really appreciate everybody's support to date. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Tell a buddy. Let's get this thing going, man. Take care, everybody.